Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, everyone. Hope everyone is all well and fine. Welcome back to the third session of the Madinah Arabic coursebook, inshallah. I think we're just waiting a few others to log in. Okay. Alhamdulillah. I hope the homework that everyone was set last week was a good one, and it was a nice experience trying to look for hadha and dhalika in the Quran with nouns. What would be nice if we could have some feedback regarding some of the homework set and your experiences, inshallah, on the WhatsApp group. That would be great for us, and give us a point of feedback to try and, inshallah, improve in other areas and try and make our lessons even more inclusive and informative, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, right. Before we move on, I was thinking we'll have a what we call the warmers and coolers. So to get everyone warmed up, from the second lesson, what I'm going to do, inshallah, is take a spelling test. Okay, so I'm just going to log off the main screen, and I am going to just mention different words, and I would like each person to text in the chat box and give the answer. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, so we have a few people who have logged in now. So I'm going to now log off. Okay. And Brother Race, if I could ask you to just have a look at the chat box, whoever types their names, to answer the questions. So I will say the names in Arabic, or I will say it in English, and you can give the Arabic. So it may be I say the Arabic, translate in English, or I might say the English and translate in Arabic. So it's going to be a very quick warm-up. Subhanallah. It looks like everyone's got a bad throat today. Allahu Akbar. I think I might put myself in that group as well. Subhanallah, may Allah give everyone shifai kamila ajila mustamira, inshallah. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Okay, here we go. Right, if you can start putting your names in the chat box, inshallah. Okay, right. Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Right. How do you say in Arabic a star? Who's the first person on the list, Brother Reese?
Okay, we've got Zain. Zain's put his name up.
Okay, yeah. If we can just have your names in the chat box, not the answers, please. Just the names, please. Jazakallah khair.
So Zain, please go ahead.
So called Al-Najm. Najm.
Najmun.
Najmun.
Yeah, so just being very clear that any word we say, the default position is that it is non-specific, and that is indicated by a double rafa. Okay, next question. How do you say a donkey?
Okay, so we got Sister Faryad. She'd like to answer that one.
I've just written it over there.
Sorry, she's got a bit of a sore throat. Okay, Jazakallah khair.
Okay.
Next question. How do you say, or what is the translation of هذا مدرس? What is the translation of هذا مدرس? Who do we have on our list, brother?
We have got Sister Kashmira. She'd like to answer that one, please.
This is a teacher.
Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair. Okay, next question. Man dhalika. Man dhalika. What is the translation in English? Who's next on our list, brother?
Okay, we've got Sister Shazia. She'd like to answer that one. Okay, in that case, we've got Brother Bilal.
Yeah, so that means who is that?
Fan-
Mandharika.
Fantastic. Okay. Right. Okay. I hope that was a nice warm up for everyone. Before we move on, are there any questions regarding last week's lesson or your homework? I suppose everything is fine. Everything went all hinkadori. There was no issues. Is there any questions before we move on? No? Okay, no problem. Right. So we are starting lesson 3, Ad-Darsu Thalithu, lesson 3. Okay. So previously we were discussing what are non-specific words. So any word in the Arabic language which has a double rafa, okay, the 6 and 9 shape, a double, then that word is known as a non-specific word. In lesson 3, they are introducing us to specific words. And those words which are specific, there are certain signs. So I'm just going to go through a few examples just to get a nice idea of what the difference is between specific and non-specific. Okay, so I'm going to go to this side for one. So we have Baytun. Baytun. What does that translate as? A house. But if I want to make it specific, I would say al-baytu. Now, what changes have took place? That's the next question. So al-baytu means the house. You're talking about a specific house. Now, the question, which I'm going to repeat again, what changes have taken place? So when a word is non-specific, okay, it has a double rafa, okay, as you can see here. But when a word becomes specific, alif lam is added onto the beginning of the word, and the ending has a single rafa. Okay, so you would say baytun, but if I make that specific, I say al-baytu. Okay, so you add alif lam, and the ending will only have a rafa. Okay, so that point is clear. Those are the changes. Point to note. What is that? That is that alif lam and anything which is double. Okay, alif lam and anything which is double. That double in Arabic is known as tadween. Okay, so there are other parts of what a tadween is. Okay, but I will come to that later. So alif lam and a double rafa. For now, that's what I want you to understand as a basic rule and a basic principle, that alif lam and a double rafa cannot come together in one word. They are arch enemies. Okay, they are arch enemies. They do not have that friendship. And in the Arabic language, they keep that constant. Okay, so baytun, a house, al-baytu, the house. So I've added alif lam and I've made the ending of that word a single rafa. Why? Because the general principle is, please note, that alif lam and double rafa cannot come into one word. Okay, so that's that example. Moving on to the next one. Qalamun, a pen, non-specific. Al-qalamu, the pen, that is specific. What changes took place? I've added alif lam at the beginning and I've given the ending a single rafa. Okay, so al-qalamu, the pen. Moving on to the ones to the left-hand side. Kitabun, that translates as a book. But if I say the book, I say al-kitabu, the book. Now, what changes have took place or taken place is the alif lam added at the beginning and a single rafa at the end. But you will notice it doesn't have a double rafa. Why? Because alif lam and double rafa cannot come in the same word. That is a principle. Please make sure you jot that down. You remember that. Jamalun, a camel. Al-jamalu, the camel. So non-specific and specific. Okay. Are there any questions so far? Or is that absolutely clear to everyone? Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to open up the questions now. And this is pretty much the same as you have been doing in previous weeks, is to read the Arabic and translate. So in a nice, orderly fashion, can we have those who would like to come on and translate from Arabic into English, inshallah, write their names in the chat box, and Brother Rais, inshallah, will read your names out one by one. So first question, if you can write your names, please, in the chat box.
Okay, we have Sister Zainab willing to be the first person there. So Sister Zainab, please, if you can read that and translate.
Okay. Al-kalamu maksurun.
Correct.
Pen is broken.
Can you just say the first word? What is the first word again?
Al-kalam, this one, na? The
Yeah,
right side.
al-kalamu. And what does that mean? Translate that in English.
Al-kalamu, a pen, the pen.
The pen, correct. It's the pen, yeah. There is actually a new word they called maksurun, yeah, which is actually means broken. Okay, it's another new word to learn in the vocab for this next coming week. So yeah, okay. So the next person we have is, okay, it looks like everyone wants to have a go now, which is great. Umar, would you like to have a go at the next one and translate?
Sorry,
Oh,
can
Umar.
you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, there was a problem.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yep, sorry. So it's al-babu maftuhun. This door is open. I'm not
Yeah.
sure about the last one.
Yeah, that's a new word. That's a new word.
Yeah, it's a new word. So,
Yeah.
but
focus on the first word. What is that first word again? Al-babu.
al-babu, this door.
Or more, it's the door.
The door, sorry.
The door.
Yeah.
And that actually translates to be open, yeah?
All right.
Great, okay.
Thank
So we have the next person would be, okay, we have Sister Zainab. Would you like to have go the next one?
Okay. Al-waladu jalisun. The boy is sitting.
Correct. The boy. It's important to focus on the al-waladu. Correct. The boy, jalisun. Again, that's a new word that comes up for revision for the following week. So now we have Brother Rizwan. Assalamu alaikum, Rizwan. How would you like to translate the next line, please?
Walaikum salam. Can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely clear. No problem.
Oh, great. Al-mudarrisu waqifun.
Can you translate?
Al-mudarrisun. Is it the lesson?
Al-mudarrisu. Okay.
Or the teacher, sorry. The teacher is, I don't know what that second word means.
Okay. It can either be sitting or standing. What's your choice?
Oh, okay. The teacher is standing. Fine.
Correct. And there's a wa in front. So wa means?
And.
And, yes. So previously we had al-waladu, the boy is sitting, the boy, not a boy, the boy. And you've translated this one, which is correctly, which is wal mudarrisu, and the teacher is standing. Well done. Thank you.
Sorry, brother. So I'm just going to add a note in here that on this page or the next couple of pages, you're going to find opposites. So jalisun, standing. Waqifun, jalisun, sitting. waqifun, standing. So just to add another point here. So in tajweed, when we stop at the end of ayahs, you do waqf. You do waqf, okay? So you have signs of waqf. Waqf means to stop, okay? So as we can see that this man, he is stationary, he's stopped in one position. Hence, waqifun. Waqafa means to take a break, okay? So just as we have a waqf or a stop at the end of ayat in the Quran, in the very same way, this man, i.e. the teacher, he is stationary, he is stopped in one position or stationary in one position, therefore waqifun. So can you see the connection? So again, another beautiful point about the Arabic language. So just remember there's going to be opposites. Wal mudarrisu waqifun. Don't forget the wa. And again, just reinforcing alif lam and double rafa, something like this. And alif lam cannot come in the same word. Okay, we move on, inshallah, Brother Race. Who's next?
Okay, next we have Sister Faryal. I know she's got a bit of a sore throat, but would you like to have a go at the next one,
Yeah,
please?
yes, I would like to. Okay, it's Al-Kitabu Jadidun wal-Qalmu Qadimun. The book is new and the pen is old. No?
Fantastic. Yes, perfect. Fantastic. And again, emphasize al-kitabu,
Al-Kitabu,
the book, yeah?
the book, Jadidun, wal-Qalmu, and the pen, Qadimun, old.
Correct. So yeah, so just everyone keep focusing on al-kitabu, Dhamma at the end, right? Single
Yeah,
rafa.
Al-Kitabu.
Perfect. That's perfect. Great. So everyone, let's keep continuing with this. So we have now Sister Kashmira. Would you like to try the next one?
Al-Himaru Sagirun Wal Hisanun Kabirun. The donkey is small and the horse is big.
Yeah,
Could that be it?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly that. So, and again, I'm just repeating to everybody. You notice that before it used to be himarun, now it's al-himaru. Yeah, so you drop the double to single, and otherwise it's perfectly fine. So it's the donkey and it's the horse.
Okay.
Fantastic. Well done.
Just a quick pointer on pronunciation here. We just had one of the sisters read qadimun. So this is qa, qadimun, qaf. So qaf is a deep sound. When you say qaf, it brings about a deep sound. So wal qalamu. I also want everyone to concentrate on the pronunciation. That's really important from now. Doesn't matter if you get it wrong, because it's part of the learning process. So wal qalamu qa, qadimun. In the very same way, al-himaru saghi, ghi, ghain, gha, the gargling sound. Saghirun, saghirun, wal-hisanu. Okay, avoid using alif lam and double rafa in the sentence because they don't come together. So it's wal-hisanu, al-himaru, wal-qalamu, al-kitabu. Why? Because alif lam and double rafa don't come together in one word. Okay, we're going to move on now, inshallah, Brother Ace.
Sure.
Who else do we have?
We have now Brother Bilal. He would like to have a go at the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Bilal.
This one. This one.
Yeah, yeah. Naam.
Al-ma'u baridun. Right.
Mhm.
The water is, I think, it's cold. The water is cold.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely, exactly. The water, right? Perfect.
The water is cold. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
just a quick pointer here. Some of us who are got sore throats. I'm not advocating that cold water is probably the way forward, but inshallah, like some of our other fellow countrymen and other places in other countries, they have warm water early in the morning. So drinking warm water or hot water is really good for the throat. So not a point of advocation, but just more of a spiritual point here, inshallah. Right, we move to our next one.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, thanks. So we now have Sister Freya. She's very keen on this. So why not? Please go ahead with the next
I
one.
just wanted to correct my mistake. Okay, it's Al-Qamaru, because the Qaf is the heavy one. Al-Qamaru Jamilun. The moon is beautiful.
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. Yeah, look, you'll find many new words here, but that's okay. Just keep going through this, but still keep focusing on the alif lam and then dropping one of the, well, I call it dhammas anyway, right? So, yeah, so al-qamaru, perfectly fine. No problem at all. Okay, who's next? So we now have Sister Zainab would like to have a go, please.
Okay. Which one?
On the right-hand side. This one, yeah.
Can't see exactly.
This one, the house and the masjid there, right? So if you want to have a go.
Okay, okay. Al baytu qaribun wal masjidu ba'idun. The house is near and the masjid is far away.
The other thing that some of you will find, and again, those who are speaking South Asian languages, for example, Urdu, or for example, some of the other languages, there is a great resemblance and a great similarity between a lot of the words in Urdu and a lot of words in Arabic. So please do make sure you take that into consideration. Okay, so qaribun, ba'idun. Again, there are opposites. Okay, next one coming along is also an opposite. Okay, who else do we have next on the list? Okay, Brother Rizwan, is it? If I'm not wrong. Okay,
Yep.
Bismillah.
Al-hajaru thaqilun wal waraqu khafifun. The rock is heavy and the paper is light.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So it's again focusing on the and the, which is perfectly fine. I think let's pick somebody who has not had a go yet. I think I'm going to pick on Sister Mavish. Would you like to have a go at the next one, please?
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Wa alaikum salam.
Okay, this one is well, I don't know meaning of them anyways, so I can't read that one. I can try the next one.
Try the next one then. Go ahead.
Okay, al-kamisun, the shirt, nazifun.
Okay.
Nazifun, I don't know the meaning of that, but al-kamisu mean the shirt. The rest I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, so just talking about the, again, focusing on al-kamisu, yeah? So that means the shirt. Perfectly fine. Yeah, exactly. And again, all these words, again, will be later on in the vocabulary list, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So
now,
sorry, just to clarify, nadifun. So nadifun means clean. Okay, so al-qamisu nadifun, the shirt is clean. Our next participant, if they can have a go at this one here.
Okay, so we now have Brother Bilal, want to like to go to the next one, yeah?
Yeah. Al-labanu harrun. The milk is hot.
Yes, exactly that. The milk, yes, it's hot. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, Bilal.